the Amexem-Moor-Empire Imperial-Learning-Agency, almost 26 Earth years ago, I put together the command structure and the outline and some of the prime directives that would be need to be met regarding the operations for the Imperial-Learning-Agency. I couldn't go beyond that, to be honest with you. It's not inside my field of expertise, so I stay in my lane. So I got other folks under the Olima to work out these details. It couldn't be just merely about a classroom setting. It had to be about a home variant. And now we had to also include an online variant. And not just merely in those three spheres of influence. We had to go beyond that. We had to take into account that many of our kith and kindred have offspring that have special challenges. They have special needs. Some have autism. Some have hearing impairment. Some have visual impairment. Some have a speech impairment like me. All these things had to be taken into account. Not easy to do. Very hard, given particular circumstances for us. I'm not making excuses. I'm just laying out what it is. A jack is a jack and a spade is a spade. I don't care what neighborhood you say it in. So it is what it is. It can't be what it's not. So to that end, we did not rush this. Levels 1 through 14 for us in the foreign venue for pre-K through 12. The lessons and curriculums that have to be prepared, lesson plans based on curriculums that are practical and sensible. A lot of work. Ton of work. Worth it though. So where we are now is the enrollment again opens up in about a month, a little more than a month. Half ounce to go to cover the cost of tuition. It's 90 days, and then there's going to be the exam. Pass the exam, and parties are certified to be instructors or paras within the Amexem-Moor-Empire. The instructors, quote unquote, teachers, or paras. And the paras deal with assisting the youth that have special needs, special challenges in learning. They augment the instructors. In about 4 months, a little more, a little less, somewhere in that range, the enrollment begins for offspring coming into the Imperial-Learning-Agency system. Our instruction year, what they call quote-unquote school year in foreign venues, begins on the first Freedom Day after the spring equinox event on our calendar. That's how we do it here. 4.5 months, then they're out for a month. They come back for the second semester, 4.5 months. So, in effect, right after the spring equinox event, we begin, and right before the winter solstice, the instruction year is over. And they come back in the spring. Vocation or academic. Those are the two primary approaches. Some will ask about creative. We have some of that too. However, there is one that has a system that is more of a creative type of environment. And we would recommend our offspring go into that system for creative. So we have things in order. It's just a matter now of the final details. In terms of the semester, I don't know what that looks like in terms of fee of tuition per semester. And I don't know other aspects along that continuum. That's still being finalized. So I'm not going to speak on that just yet. What I do know is the process is far enough along that we can finally say we're ready to move beyond just having the home variant. We will have the home variant, the classroom, and we shall have the online variant. And for that, in the service of all of our national empire-wide, I most certainly do give thanks.